Hey, Bonafides and YouTube otherwise. It's me, Cmeantit, and I'm back. I'm back with another video. And if you're in here, you're good to go. What's going on, YouTube? My Bonafides out there, I got two in there. Y'all, everybody in my house is asleep, so I gotta talk low as I can. But yeah, we need to talk about some things, honey. I came in here to talk, okay? I came in here to talk. Give a couple seconds, let a couple more people come through. I was late on the news with Funky Dineva, but I'm here now. And you know I got some ish to talk about, okay? I am not here for the hypocrisy. I mean, he's on some Jay Wilson level hypocrisy and calling out wrongdoing while being, hey, Southern girl, while being someone doing the exact same wrong he trying to call out. Girl, these people are be tripping me out. That's another reason why I kind of try to stay off here because I had caught myself getting into that type of mess too. So listen, let me tell you this, okay? First and foremost, I want to talk about this daggone Tasha K interview today with Funky Dineva, then call Tasha K. You know, they supposed to be some black YouTube or social media elite crew off the scene, you know, behind the scenes. They was talking, you know, where they know how to make money, they know how to get the deals and stuff like that. And true enough, we see them with them. I don't be seeing them with the money, but I be seeing them with the, you know, little deals, little things, little here, little D rolls and stuff at little nothing networks or even some of the nicer networks, but still in the D roll. Okay. So we're gonna give them those things. Like he said, give me my things. We're gonna give you those things, okay? I want to first start off by saying I was not mad at Tasha K in this interview. I don't really like Tasha. I just cannot imagine making my bread and butter off of gossiping all day in and out and trying to find people to talk about other people and stuff like that. So I just cannot relate to her, and I cannot relate to watching her channel day in and day out. I watch her channel maybe 5 times a year if it's something that's breaking, or if somebody said it was really a funny broadcast. But I saw in Wiley's chat and other people's chat where a lot of people were really upset with Tasha K for allowing Funky Dineva, a man, also a gay man, dog out Michelle ATLien. Girl, y'all know I am not no wino, but I didn't see it like that. I see it as Michelle and Tasha have a long-standing beef and feud. What allegiance does she have with her? Just being a black woman? I mean, at some point, when are we gonna stop saying, as a black woman, we should da 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 da? You know what I'm saying? If it can't be as a human, most of the time, you know, I think that there are going to be times where, as a black woman, we still gonna beef, we still gonna clown, and we still gonna get ratchet. You see what I'm saying to me? I mean, maybe y'all don't see it, but I see it. So I feel like since they already had a long-standing beef, why not? Y'all know I got a long no. You only know I have a long-standing beef with one person on YouTube. But really, it's about 8 people that I cannot stand on YouTube. Well, no, 2 people that you know of. But it's about 8 people that I really can't stand on YouTube. And baby, if we were ever to have any public beef, it would be forever. Okay? So I don't have a problem with Tasha K taking the interview. I don't think she contributed to any dog down talking as a black woman. Is there any kind of like way she can be get a reprieve? Because as a black woman, she wasn't adding on to what the gay black man was saying. You know what I'm saying? She was just letting him speak and do his thing. She really didn't ask too many questions. Okay. So I'm gonna let Tasha K off the hook on this one. Okay. Um, I will want to say to Wiley of the Wiley Show, Wiley, that caller who called in and got you together real quick about the fact that You were trying to say, or that Michelle Brown talks about, calls Tasha K Lil Boosie, and and talks and dogs out Tasha K, who is a black woman. So what the caller was saying, Michelle as a black woman dogs out a black woman. So what's the problem? And you were like, okay, caller, thank you for your knock, Wiley. Wiley, if you really gonna do it and you really gonna be that nigga and you really gonna do the type of interviews and take calls of all things, you need to be able to speak back to people. Okay. I've noticed that when you get pointed in a corner, you're like, okay, caller, thank you for coming. We're gonna get off the phone lines now. Now that's bull crap. You should have been like, that's true. That's a different perspective. In my forming my opinion, I didn't consider that. But now that you said something, that is something to consider. Like Riley, I really need you to get refined. I really need you to get into real reporting type stuff. I mean, you are a great interviewer, but you're not excellent. And I think that being able to come back with something and be able to acquiesce at times would put you into excellent mode. Okay. All right. What's up, Shorty C? So now let's get to Funky Dineva. Funky Dineva has the disillusioned thought process of himself. My thing is this: at the end of the Tasha K interview, he's talking about how he's a YouTuber making $500,000 a year with all these deals, and then being a YouTuber, and then this, that, and this, right? Well, I know for a fact for the last 2 years, Funky Dineva has been really acting like he has been clocking those coins, fooling around with Maddie and her On the Road show. So, baby, if you were so over Michelle ATLien, so sick of her, so through with her, and so over it, and I'm above that, and I've let it go, and I acknowledge the hurt and the pain and all the stuff like that. Why were you not able to pay? And you've been acting like you've been paid fucking with Maddie. Why were you not able to pay the $6,000 in 6 years? Oh, I just wasn't gonna do that. I wasn't gonna do nothing for her because of how she tried to dog me and stuff like that. She was gonna have to garnish my role. Well, how mature is that? You always say like you're so mature and you're so above stuff, but how mature is that? If you owe a debt, why didn't you pay it since you're so paid and you've been so paid over the last 2 years? And now you called yourself rich tonight. Why did it take you so long to pay then? Why were you being petty? Why were you not so enlightened and so understanding of the fact that you missed court and got a judgment against you? And why didn't you pay while you were being paid, going around with the Queen's Court and acting like you were so rich? You were making so much money. Cut the bull crap, mister, okay? Second of all, you act as though 1 minute in the interview, you acted as though, oh yeah, I'm done with it. I wish her well. I wish she would get over it. She needs to prioritize her pain and all this bull crap. And yes, I did hurt her, and I apologize. And then you turn back around and you do fishy, booty crack, coochie up above stanking. You got a disease. You were doing so and so, husband. Baby, you're not over it. You're hurt and you're toe bag too. Okay, you're not over it. If you were really over it, it didn't matter how many videos she made in the last 6 years. You would not have responded the way you did. But additionally, Funky Dineva, you sat up there and you lied on Tasha K's interview, saying that we can't trace back where you've ever talked about anybody. You are a black lie, and the truth is not in you. That's all that you do, is you sit back and you talk about people. That's how you and Michelle got friends, because you were messy, desperate for some money and attention. Vloggers here in Atlanta. I remember being in Dallas, Texas, watching y'all go out there to Sheree's house and bother that woman and try to act like that woman wasn't who she said she was. When all the while, neither one of you were who you said you were. I remember when you moved into Michelle's house and you said you had all these square feet. Now, whether in the end she wanted to put you out her house for non-payment for however long the non-payment was or not, I saw Dookie on the floor. I didn't see kibbles and bits. I did not see Iams. I saw Dookie. Okay. I saw that her washing machine was gone. I saw that her house was in disarray. And as a former not land, landlord, yes, myself, I've had people move out and leave my house in disarray on purpose. And I saw that that's what you did. And you never want to really make a good retort as to why you did that. If you did everything above board and you don't know why she came after you, why did that house look like that? Because we saw what the house looked like. And see, you wanted to talk about her mama and her family and how she's so insecure, how her family this, that, the other. Baby, you got family problems, okay? And and you said she used you because you were the up and coming. No, baby, there was no, 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 no. People may have known you, but straight from the A, baby, I wasn't even here in Atlanta. Okay. I'm talking about in Texas, we was reading straight from the A first for years. For years. Okay. And then you came along later on. And then when y'all linked up, I said, oh, this is a teamwork type of thing to, combine both of these personalities to have a stronger force in the Atlanta gossip and stuff like that. It was so obvious, okay? And the reason why your friendship didn't last is because you were messy and nasty individuals, okay? And that's why it ended so messily and so nastily, okay? Another thing you said that, what did you say? You said that, that she used you. How in the hell did she use you when she was first, before you? Vlogs weren't declining when y'all was fucking around over there at Sheree's house and stuff. Damn sure wasn't. You guys saw each other as a necessary evil, something to build on, work with. So I would gather to say y'all used each other. You did. Until you couldn't use each other no more. So now you sit up and you say, she has dragged me for 6 years. Let me tell you something, as a woman, not Funky Dineva type woman. I'm talking about a woman, okay? Coochie breasts, stretch marks, vagina, fallopian tube woman, okay? You ever talk about me in between my legs, baby? It's till death do us part. I'm coming for you, okay? Period. Pooh. I don't give a damn if you paid every dollar. If I said it was $20,000, and you gave me $25,000, you will pay your $25,000 and I will roast the dog shit out of you for the rest of your life because you came for my cat. You said, I don't give a damn who these people say, oh, you're a gay man roasting a black woman, coming for her up under her clothes and stuff like that. Yeah, baby. A lot of us don't like that type of shit. And when y'all fell out, I seem to recall that you started with the fish stuff. You even enlisted your friend with the big old gate mouth, and I want to spell it Gate mouth, Rico Chappelle, to come and talk about her in between her legs. You started the dirt. You did. Just like you did this tour you've been doing all day today, and last couple of days, wanting to go everywhere and talk about her with everybody who she's ever had a problem with. And in the same thought process, you sit up there and say, I'm beyond this, I'm over this, and she needs to get over it. Baby, with the vitriol that you have been coming over the last 2 days, I can't tell. You ain't over it, boo-boo. If you was really over it, you wouldn't even went to the levels of disgusting comments that you said the other day. And see, this is the thing. I'm not saying that Michelle doesn't have a role to play in being wrong in any of this. But I'm addressing Funky Dineva because Funky Dineva is a hypocrite. And Funky Dineva is sitting up here acting as though he did not keep up a bunch of bullcrap and wound a woman. And one of the worst ways you could wound a woman, publicly discuss the smell or function of her vagina. I've seen that get folks maimed in my real life. Okay? Not killed, but maimed. And then you want to say you're over it. That's what kills me. You're going to everybody's platform. I'm done with it. And if she wouldn't have said I haven't talked about her in years because I don't talk about people. Fucking liar. I don't talk about this anymore. I leave this stuff alone. Baby, you talked about a woman in the way that a woman will kill you about. You don't talk about a woman in between her legs and enlist hosts of people to talk about her. You got a problem, baby. And it's going to be a problem for a while, poo-poo. What you going to do about it? How about you get for real about some of that? I'm above it and I understand I'm the bigger person and I don't want to talk about it. I just want to leave it alone and I'll sit and listen to her. How about you do some of that and stop talking about it? How about you do some of that and shut your fuck ass mouth? Because baby, she might stink. But baby, you look like you stink too. And you say, she's called me a junkie for 6 years. Baby, you came online. You came online and you confessed that you were snorting cocaine and crack or whatever, however you do any of it, because I don't do none of it. Kaya says she's seen you doing it off the counter. Mariah said it. All that stuff like that. You said, I don't do this. I don't talk about people. You talked about Mariah like a dog. Mariah Huck from Married to Medicine. And then when you and Quad fell out, you talked about Quad like, Funky Dineva, you are not without fault. You are much the same as Michelle, except she's a woman. You're messy. You keep up gossip. You're full of shit. But then you want to come and act like there's some distance between you and her. You are insane. And you set up and you talked about her home life and her family life, and she's depressed and she always felt like this about her brothers. Baby, we didn't heard you talk about the issues that you had within your family and your family had about you and some of the things that you've done and how they thought about you growing up. How could you come put your mouth on it? It's like you forget everything that you say. You started the bulk of the beef with that fish talk and that coochie stinkins talk. Baby, you could never, ever say anything in between my legs and think that we would ever have some form of decency between us. Ever. Ever. Ever, bitch. And you just need to get used to it. She didn't say it. She said it the other day. I'm going to talk about you when I get ready. Because really, all you had to do was say, you could have used the jealousy stuff. She was jealous of me. She tried to use me, but I used her. Da, da, da. You never had to come in between her legs. And then your excuses for why you were her friend all those years and never told her about it. And you think your jokes, oh, she had a good air conditioner and it would come up on me and I'll try to act like I didn't smell it. I'll turn my head to the right. That's so immature and stupid. You know, at FAMU or Florida State or Florida University, wherever you was call yourself going to school, did they teach you how to talk about women like that? I don't think they did. Did they teach you how to be a stank-ass gossip, looking dirty and filthy, with diabetes marks on your face? You know, you can't be skinny with diabetes, y'all. Black folks, y'all know that, right? All them black marks and black spots around that chin and up to that ear, that elbow. Not elbow, them ears. You can, those are precursors for diabetes. And now you say you're a 500 figure nigga, 500,000 figure nigga. Well, in all the accolade, I guess that's supposed to give, is there no value set or decency that comes along with that? That says, oh, if I'm a $500,000 a year nigga, this little $600,000 it ain't nothing. You know, especially since you're supposed to be over it. You ain't thinking about her. She don't rule over your life. She don't have no control or no detriment to your life, or you're not upset anymore. You've moved on. Ooh, why the $6,000 didn't get paid to a couple months ago? Okay. Yeah. See, you're not fooling me, boo-boo. And I don't think you're funny, Funky, at all. And I ain't coming on no black woman type stuff. You say, oh, and she got a crew over there of miserable black women. Da 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 da. Funky, people have been on your ass about how you talk about black women and stuff like that. And saying, well, if I have all these friends who are black women, um, how can I be against black women? Baby, you fall out with all of them eventually. And all of them seem to be a relationship of convenience. So really, that's not an argument that works for me from you. Yeah, I don't know. I watched that interview. I wasn't disgusted. Mess begets mess. Fucking Dineva has always portrayed himself as a messy queen that keeps up a bunch of mess. So, he doesn't even think he talks about people. Who we lose, Shay? He said at on Tasha K's live that he don't even be talking about people. Baby, you're just talking about T.I. and Tiny. You were just talking about this, that, and the other person. These folks are so delusional and have no sense of honesty with themselves. See, that's why I stopped all this celebrity gossip. That shit is disgusting over and over, day in and day out. I can't do it. Especially over 40. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Oh my gosh. Mary Wilson of the Supreme. Bless her family, Jesus. The greats, the greats are leaving us. And Funky Dineva will have you believe that he was the first on social media to transition into TV. Soulja Boy has been touted for years as one of the first to make vlogging and posting social media posts to get big. Okay. So kill it. Now I know he's probably talking about being a vlogger and a messy ass biatch. You know what I'm saying? And keeping that mess between celebrities is the realm that he's saying he came from YouTube to TV in. But really, we ain't seen Funky Dineva on no damn TV for real. And you talking about Foxhole, child. I don't watch Claudia and them. Most of us ain't watching no Foxhole, okay? I'm not saying that, he ain't got some other network deal that's maybe a bigger network or something else to do. But man, quit tooting your horn, honey. Time to give me my things. I'm gonna give you your things. D list roles. Okay. Those are your things, boo. I just want people to really start looking at themselves all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop giving yourself this delusion or illusion of who you are. And just claim what you, especially when you do the best day in and day out. Just claim who you are. Just tell the real truth. Stop trying to be above everyone else or try to tell somebody else something. And just be who you are and own it. Own it. Own it. Funky Dineva talks more shit like he is fine. Yeah, he has a little vocabulary. Black folks love big words, and big words slewed together in a nice little sentence. Black folks fall out over it. But then there's those of us who went to school too. And we're like, what else you got, boo? And those of us who ain't went to school, but we know. Okay? And what else you got, boo? Okay, you got to go with something else. Okay? All of that mess, that's why I don't watch Funky no more. I do detect a sense of disdain for women. I'm not going to just say black women. For women, I am someone who do not like men of any persuasion, gay or hetero, trying to tell a woman what place she needs to be in. I just don't like it. Especially when there is no tangible and consistent evidence that you even know where you're supposed to be. All this is new, Funky. And we've seen you time and time again fuck over good opportunities. So how you gonna come through trying to tell somebody what they need to do and where they should be at, and that because they losing, you winning? No, baby, you winning. Honestly, in my opinion, this is my opinion. You're winning because this is the day of the gay. Really, you know what I'm saying? This is the day of the gays, okay? And everybody wants to be inclusive and diverse, and they're expanding their minds, they're opening their palettes to different lifestyles and stuff like that. And this is your day. Every dog has their day. Blacks have their days. Mexicans have their days. Asians have their days. Children have their days. Everybody picks up a cause. And in Hollywood right now, gays are in. So relish in it, baby, but don't act as though her actions that may seem negative to you are propelling you forward. You know what I mean? Hey, Coda. Hey, Lena. I just was listening to him just like, oh, this dude is full of himself. Full of himself. And honestly, why you saying that she losing? Because she got, let me see how many people she got on her channel real quick. Because see, I'm the truth, honey. I'll be telling the truth on these folks. I don't care about it no one way or the other, but when I see the bull crap, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Okay, so, fuck it, if you done went to school and you got your economics or was it finance degree? I don't know what degree it is. Don't really care. And for you to be $500,000 a year and you ain't got no kids, just you, and you got a heritage from your daddy, like you said, and all this stuff like this, and you don't own nothing for real. You ain't got no studio. I mean, Tasha K got the studio. You've been at it longer than Tasha K. Is the bills piling up? You trying to pay back the get together? I understand how that is, but be for real about it. Hey, Danielle, I ain't seen you forever. Thank you for liking. Hit the like button, y'all, please. Thank you. So, okay, Michelle and ATLien, she like one of them punks that don't be want to. I hate punk ass YouTubers that don't want to leave how many subscribers they are up. But she got 908 videos. It looks like she can garner 15 to 20,000, 35,000. I see a couple 35,000 views per video. That was good enough for you, Funky Dineva. You thought you was all of that when you had that going on. I don't know how many subscribers she got because she hiding it. I can't stand that stupid ass shit. Especially when folks talk to so much shit and you hiding your subscribers. Ciao, boo. But it was good enough for you, Funky Dineva. Let's go look at Funky Dineva's videos. Hold on, let's see. But now you want to put your mouth on where you be in. You see what I'm saying? And where you relished in, where you try to tell us you was all that in that spot. So he has his subscribers, which is 338,000 subscribers, and he has 1.1 thousand views. He garners anywhere from, well, on a regular day, he can garner up to like around a median of 150,000 subscribers. But I say this, baby, you was at 25,000 and you thought you was all of that. I was there. So now, why was it good enough for you to think that you was all of that and you're doing something and you're shaking the tail feather, but it's not good enough for her, but you didn't drop everything and you wish her well. Child, you don't fool me. You don't fool me at all. You don't fool me at all. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And then Tasha K, you did tell some lies. Talking about it seemed like you don't never like you go through things on YouTube, but you don't never lose. Okay, when he going through, he be losing. Okay, does he try to claw his way back out the barrel? Yes, he does. But I ain't seen him make good to see it all through fruition yet. I'm waiting to see that. Okay. I mean, let's tell the truth. That sister circle thing, nigga, what did you do to mess it up? Allegedly? What? Okay. You've been on YouTube 15 years and you just now getting on ain't Foxhole, is Foxhole on TV or is Foxhole just on internet? Grow up, please. This nigga couldn't talk about me, Jesus. Oh my gosh. He could not talk about me, baby. And then talk as if he cute. He want to call everybody and their mama ugly. Is Quentin Lathan cute? Jesus. Funky Dineva, I know you don't think he cute, girl. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. She got a monkey complex or she ugly. Really? Really, dog? She ugly. Well, what we looking at? When we look at you, what we looking at, boo? Child. Baby. Y'all both take pot shots at each other. You may not have as much as she has, but baby, I believe in forever beef. I believe in the fact that you can scratch somebody to where that little scratch don't never heal. It's always opening back up. It ain't got to be no jealousy. It could just be what you did to me. Oh, God, dog, you got to take care of people. And to all the men out there, y'all think that stuff is cute? And all the women who like to say when you get mad at a man, his dingling's small, or he don't stay hard like that. All those little evil little stuff that especially when you know it ain't true and it's just a lie that people will believe that you say for vengeance. How dare you? And when they say it's forever in their mind and they show you it's forever, don't get mad because you lied and you bullshitted and you recruited your little ugly friends that look like you that we ain't never heard from since Rico Chappelle. Your little ugly friends to spread the lie. Mm-hmm. And say, oh, Kaya said it too, but Kaya say anything though. Kaya say shit to get a laugh. And I ain't even trying to be funny. I don't know if y'all done smell fishy, y'all done smell shrimp. It is a distinctly different smell. I would never put my mouth on a woman like that as a woman. I do remember hearing Kaya say something about a shrimp basket. But Kaya say a whole bunch of shit. Fucking Dineva said that Michelle was running between anybody who was mad at him to try to get some shit started. And I believe that. Y'all, I do believe that part of his story. I do believe that when he got over there with Madison and stuff like that, she ran to Kaya. And I do believe that Kaya, like I told y'all, be watching these and letting they go play themselves out with her. And then she clown. And that's what happened. That's what happened. Okay. So I don't know. Fucking Dineva was just a clown. He just didn't have his wig on and his red lipstick tonight. And the fact that he has gone from Claudia Jordan's platform, no, from his platform to Claudia Jordan's platform, and now to Tasha K's platform, it shows that he's pressed. 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 Any of y'all who watch Bishop Earl Carter when he says grace, 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 then y'all know what I'm doing. But he's very pressed, very, very upset that he's having to relive this, especially now that he's got network attention. Some of them big wigs at them networks and stuff like that, they probably don't know the granular level of Funky Dineva. You know what I'm saying? They ain't seen all the mess and stuff like that. So now he wants to try to deter her from talking. But baby, you said she smelled like a fish. It's forever. That's what you said. That's what you said. So, That's sad. And I just sat there and I was listening, and it's all this advice that you have for her. But when she advised you to not be snorting whatever you confessed to, I forgot if you said cocaine or crack, I forgot, but you did confess on camera one time. Did you stop? Did you take her advice? So why should she heed yours? I don't know. Y'all, I just don't like hypocrisy and delusionalism. And that's exactly what I got from that Tasha K interview from Funky Dineva. As I said to those of y'all who are joining now, I really don't fault Tasha K for allowing that to go on her platform because her and Michelle have an open beef, and that's how that's pretty much how it goes. Funky Dineva, I can't believe you even tried to come out here and go on a press tour for the last 2 days. And in the whole time, during the whole press tour, you don't care nothing about Michelle. You wish she'd go on and prioritize her peace. Where is the priority in your peace, Pooh? If you had any, you would shut the hell up. You wouldn't be talking about none of this stuff. You'd be going on with your $500,000 a year and your deals, and you'd be above it all, right? Listen, y'all, good night. I just came to holler at y'all real quick. Night, night. Have a good night. Peace to everyone. Everyone, peace.